In this episode, we are authenticating our users. So in our gem file, let us go on and add custom gems. Starting with the device, let us pull the latest version and copy it to our gem file. Let's go on and add the bootstrap gem file from Ruby Gems and copy it to our gem file. So let's go in the terminal and add bundle and run bundle. Okay, so in the bootstrap documentation, to add it, to configure it, we have to add the import to the application.css and also rename our application to .scss. So after that, in our Devise documentation, let us go and see how to install Devise. And in our terminal, we shall run reuse Devise, generate Devise install. That will install our Devise gem, and then go on to add the mailer configuration in the development.rb in the environments folder. Okay, so let us go on and generate our modules, that is the student and instructor, not forgetting the full name attribute, and let us run our migrations that we've just created. Alright, so in our routes file, we're going to go and add the route URL, and that is going to be the home index action, hash index action. So let's just go to our terminal and create the home controller. Adding the index action, and these are the files that it's going to create. So yeah, right there in the home folder. So if we open our index file, you can just see that's been created, and just restarting our server and reloading our default page. Yeah, the views are loading very well, and we can see our login views are all loading well. The signups, they're all working fine. So we are going to go back to our device and add the full name key in our application controller file, and okay, so let us define a Devise method in our, okay, that is the configure permitted parameters, and inside there's a Devise parameter sanitizer dot permit. So we shall pass in sign up added full name attribute. So, and after, we shall add this as a before action, so that before signing up it should also be taken up while user is signing up, and this is a protected method below. So okay, so let us also go and generate our Devise views in the terminal by running res generate Devise views, and okay, these have been generated. So in the Devise RB, we're going to go and turn on the config.scope views to true, because we have two models, the instructor model and the student model. Alright, so let us go to our views, the sign up views, and add our full name field. Okay, so let us just copy this email field and make it our full name field. Okay, full name label. Then this email field will become a text field. The attribute full name. Okay, so let us remove this autofocus and also autocomplete full name. Alright, so let's go on and also remove the autofocus in the email. You can leave it if you like it. And that's it. So if we reload our sign up page, we can see that our full name field is going to appear in our view. So even when we go to the students, okay, so in our application.html.erb, let us go edit our title, add some spaces, and just remove the app. Okay, so let's go down in the body and render our nav partial in the layouts folder. We're going to create that later. So okay, and let's go on and add our notice, wrap it in a div class, and okay, and give it a bootstrap class of alert info to give it some styling, and add a text center class. Raw alert. So let us also wrap this in an if statement so that it only appears if our view has a notice. Okay, and in the if statement, okay, so we're going to go on and enclose our yield in a container, div container, so that we give it some space on the sides. It just looks a bit better. Alright, so let us save a file and go and okay, let's go on and create our nav partial in the layouts folder. Start with an underscore to indicate it's a partial. Right, good. So in our navigations partial, let us add the nav tag. Add bootstrap classes to add a padding and margin bottom. Then let's add inside it a div with a container class. Let us go on and add if statements depending on which user is signed in. So let us add the current student. Then let's also add the if else current instructor and our else, and let's end our if statement here. So let's add links if it's the current student that is signed in. Let us add a div, give it a class of deflex to inline the links. So shall give it a welcome our current student, using the current student dot full name. So we shall say welcome and their name, and yeah, we give it an exclamation mark. Then we are going to add the two links, the inner section. So let's add the projects link to the project. Then let us also link to the user to sign out, the student to sign out, by adding the destroy student session path with a delete method. Okay, so this link will sign out our student. Then if it's the instructor, let us copy the above and just edit the we don't need to give a name, but you can, but we shall just say welcome instructor. Then we shall have a link to our projects, and then also edit the sign out path to destroy instructor session path with a delete method. Okay, so in the else we shall have the student login link and the instructor login, and this will be wrapped in a div with a class of deflex, and we shall just fire the content to the end, align it to the right side. Okay, here let us add a class of justify content between content between so that's the welcome instructor will deflect to the left and the other to the right, and same for the student. Let's just copy the class here and add it to this one. Alright, so basically our nav pasha is complete, and I shall just add a class here to just add a margin with ms4. Yeah, it adds a margin on the left side at the beginning, and same for a sign out instructor link, and same for the instructor session path link. Shall just add that class, give it a margin on the left, and that is our basic styling. So let's go to our browser and try to load up these files we've been editing, and you can see it looks a bit better. So if we go into the the links are loading well, and if we try to sign up as student, you can see we are signed in because you can see the sign out link, and we have a beautiful notification. And in another browser we can sign in our instructor, and okay, as you can see, entering in our details as the instructor there. So if we sign up, you can still see the instructor is signed in. We are welcome instructor, and we still have a sign out link. So thank you.